Hello again, everyone, and now we're back to Shadows. We're up to Shadows Chapter 2. I think this one's marginally better than the first installment in this series, but it's still lacking in multiple areas, and it has Slender Man in it. And I think I put that at some point in the description as a selling point, like that was a good thing. This was at the height of all the Slenderman memes. This ambience is very loud. I'm trying a new way of recording the my audio, so hopefully this will be better quality than the last one. So you start off in your hotel room. It's pretty barren. Let's see. Yeah, something's down there, but I can't quite reach it. Oh boy. I tried really hard with this one. I spent a long time on it. It may not seem like it, but I mean at least twice the amount of time that I spent on the last one. For some reason, I've disabled sprint. Oh, I think that model's stolen from Homecoming. I think. Actually, put audio in this room. That's interesting. Here's just a key, lowercase key. See, as you can tell, I played Silent Hill 2, and the apartments, and all the hotels, I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I should make a worse version of it. So that's basically what this is. I guess the key's here. Yeah, you get the key, and then you get the crowbar. There he is, guys, in all his glory. Man, I took the time to make that animation. Get the crowbar from the little impaled dude. I don't know why I put Slender Man in here. I mean, he's only here for a brief moment, and then... Oh no, I guess he does pop up a few more times. There he is. Whoop, there he was. Now he's gone. And he pops up here and there. He doesn't do anything. Oh god. There's the chili pepper baby. Everyone's favorite character. I jumped at my own jump scare. I'm sorry. So as you can see, it's just a normal zombie torso, but I've made him poop colored. Isn't that interesting? So there's a lot more running back and forth. I don't remember where this ambience is from. I think it's still taken from some game. I just don't remember. No locked message on that one. I don't remember where. Here we go. Is there a thing in here? No. And we pick up the hook on a string. This is the beginning of all my more convoluted puzzles. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as the shoes to walk on broken glass. I think I stole that idea from the Saw video game, because there's broken glass throughout that whole game, and oh, there's a texture now, and key to lobby picked up, and then Slenderman shows back up. I was very proud of that animation of him just waggling. I thought it was creepy. This is when I was really delving into bad Photoshop art and trying to make it new. This is usually when people like it. This is the selling point, is that I didn't make this monster. I took it from Cloverfield, but here it is. Now it's dead. So yeah, it's the Cloverfield monster that I replaced a fast zombie with. I found out that if I included model files and texture files with the map, they'd override stuff, so I could start, replacing stuff instead of just using all the stock. Please don't blame him for what he has done to you. He kills for me, everything for me, even though I don't want it. I wish I would just die, but he won't let that happen. even at the cost of so many. Dreamy hotel, no vacancy. See, the no is supposed to be off, but because of the way I made this texture, it looks like the no is more visible than everything else, and that's, yeah. Anyway, we go out here, and there's a chain everywhere until you go to this manhole, and it continues in the Suez. Man, this is loud. So now we're here in the sewers. See, this one's a little more cohesive. I mean, we didn't go to random baby doll land. You pick up a gun here, yeah, and then that spawns. Then there's a man in there, but I don't think you do it yet. So here's another convoluted puzzle, is you have to take the magnum, right? And you have to shoot that to make this little platform stick out. So you can see it's at least, you know, it's not good, but it's at least better than the first one. I mean, I still did dumb stuff. I still have this magical floating cardboard boxes you can walk on to get over there. But I've got to go this way to get a key, so I can get another key, so then I can go. Oh yeah, the brown note's supposed to be from the girl, and the white notes are supposed to be from the dude. So these notes are supposed to be from the doctor. Why do you even resist death? You have nothing to live for. Trapped in my prison. Told you for the sake of my daughter. Boy. So those are supposed to be from the doctor man. And here's a puzzle. There's not a real combination. You just kind of fiddle with it until it works, and you get this giant key. At least it's a 3D model now, instead of a flat texture on the ground. You know? So, even though these areas are tiny, you still have to go back and forth them like 100 times. Now, I think I made him invulnerable to damage except for headshots or something. I started fiddling with the AI's attributes to try to make what I considered boss battles. And here's this glowy key here, and now we can go there, and then, oh look, it's Slenderman. Okay, everybody get ready. This is the intermission area. I don't think I should even show this. This is just so bad. To make this awesome 3D reflection, if you can't tell, I copied the room but made it upside down. So don't look at these pictures. They're all really awful. Look, I included this as art. It's a text. Anyway, that's back to spooks, and then we're back. Here's another thing I like to do. This is my first installment of an endless hallway, but it's not endless. It keeps teleporting you back, and you keep walking back through it. I think like 10 times or such. If you turn around, you can see Slenderman. He's just wiggling right over there, as he does. I think if you touch him, he hurts you, and then he disappears. Yeah, he did like 5 damage. Anyway, you keep going this way for a long time, so I'm gonna speed this up a bit. Since I disabled sprint, you know, it may have gotten a couple people, but majority of people were just confused because they're like, oh, well, why do I keep teleporting back? Is it broken? And yeah. So then you go to this room. I don't know. These are some super steep stairs. So around here is where I started to forget what I was doing. I was supposed to be Emily, the girl. I think I named her Emily. I'm pretty sure I did. She's on the hospital bed and she's connected to all the goobles. And you pick up the blue needle and the red needle, and you use them to poke the eyes to open the door. And see, these are supposed to be the people Dr. Man has killed. It's getting worse after all I've done and all the people I have killed and taken apart. It still won't cure her. I'll never stop, no matter how many it takes. Yeah. I think in here there's just a zombie and a health kit. I'll just leave him there. There's nothing else left to do. See, we've completed everything. Did it? Okay. I've just discovered that skipping is so much faster than walking. There's the needle we missed. The giant blocky needle. You know, I've seen some Garry's Mod maps where they make pits of spikes, but the spikes are rectangles. I mean, you can make spikes in Hammer. You can. Not everything has to be blocks. And there's the same door going down. And here's where I gave up. This is the moment where I just was like, you know what? Memes are better than spooks. Yeah, that's how he turns. So yeah, you shut the door and okay, you can stop. Alright, so that was Shadows Chapter 2. Through the story, there's just it fades to black, and there's credits, copyrighted music. I don't have an excuse. I don't have an excuse for what I've done in these maps. So that's Shadows Chapter 2. I think it's marginally better than the first one. I think I've said that like 100 times now. It's still not great. It still has weird puzzles and the cringy intermission areas with really awful DeviantArt art that I thought was good at the time. So see you guys in the next one.